playing Birmingham again, you guys had another win. What goes into the preparation for playing a team that you've played so many times, right?
Yeah, I think just going back to the video, watching over tendencies is definitely a big thing. They're going to know how we play, we're going to know how they play, and at the end of the day, it's up to the guys on the ice to get it done. So, especially as a goalie, I'm kind of a little bit more mental, I think, than probably the other guys out there on the ice. So it definitely does a long ways for my preparation at least. But I think just going over the tendencies there, making sure we've got the right kill to kind of counter their power play and everything like that. There's a lot that goes into it.
Now I've been to one practice for you all, and y'all did a thing where everybody had to come and make it in, and y'all stood there until every guy made
Yeah.
it in. So for a goalie, is how helpful is that practice strategy?
Yeah, I love doing that. I know we do the breakaway challenge there before the weekend of games, and we'll do it again there tomorrow. And it's good. It's a nice little competition. Obviously the guys want to win and be the one that score first. And as a goalie, I guess you're always looking to ruin somebody else's day. So it's a lot of fun. The guys have some fun with it in practice, and usually the guy that ends up last gets a pretty good ribbon on him. So it goes a long ways for team morale and definitely to get those feel good vibes just stopping pucks heading into the weekend.
Give me a quick overview because I'm still learning a little bit about you guys' team. How long have you been with the Ice Flyers?
This is my first year
This
with
is your
them.
first
Yeah.
year. So just talk about the leadership of Coach Gary Graham, what you've seen from him so far, and how that's been being able to play underneath his leadership.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can tell that he's coached at a higher level before, and he does such a great job managing not only our time at the rink, but our lives away from the rink as well. This is a super close knit team, and every single guy did a great job of recruiting and bringing back the right guys from last year, and adding new guys that are good kind of family guys in the room there, and everybody pulls their weight, and he's definitely kind of like the dad to all of us. It's pretty tough having, I think, just one guy on the bench there, but he does an unbelievable job of overseeing everything.
Well, he spoke actually when we just talked to him about how close knit this team has really become. Was there a certain moment, or is there something that has really allowed you guys to kind of form that brotherhood bond? Is it going on road trips together? What do you think has really helped y'all be able to have that closeness with one another?
Yeah, I think definitely the road trips. I think we had that tough week. I think 2 weeks ago where we dropped two of the three games in the weekend, one against Roanoke and one against Fayetteville there, and that's a long bus ride home, especially after a loss, and a lot of guys take a loss differently. So a couple guys were down, but eventually after the game, there's a bunch of different groups of guys on the bus talking about it. You've got a 14-hour bus ride to kind of go through some things. So it was, I think that was definitely kind of a little changing moment for our group here early in the year. And I think as it goes on, we're just going to get tighter and tighter as the year goes.
Well, he said y'all watch video typically the next day, right?
Yeah.
Do y'all have access to the video right after, or
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do? So are there guys on their team on the team that are kind of sitting together, already breaking it down even before the next day when y'all really go through it with coach?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple of guys, especially like Mitchie Atkins, that love going through, full game kind of clips there. I like going through just the clips of the shots on goal, especially as a goalie touches, stuff like that. So it's definitely hard, I think, down here in the minor leagues to be able to get every kind of opportunity to get better that you have at the higher leagues, where they have video coaches and people clipping video, people sitting down just to do video with you. But coach is always available to every single one of us, and he makes that abundantly clear. So if you don't like something and you got a couple questions about what to do in a certain situation, he's always there to help you out. And we've got a great group of leadership guys wearing the C's and A's on our team that really help out the younger guys on our team.
After a loss, or even just before a game, what's the best way, I guess, for yourself that you really get mentally prepared, make sure your head's in the game and that sort of thing?
I think just having a reset button, especially as a goalie, some nights you're the goat, and other nights you're the scapegoat. So it can change pretty quick there. But just being confident in your game, and you know what you're made out of, you know what you have, and you know what goals you should have had, and which ones maybe you tip your cap to the guy on. So I think just having that reset button, especially being able to have a great communication with my defenseman there and saying, hey, I need you to be in this spot on that one, or hey, I got to make that save in this this situation, and they're a bunch of great guys, and they definitely helped me out both on the ice and off the ice with kind of getting reset mentally.
We'll see in some of the same teams again, and especially once maybe you guys got a loss to. A lot of teams look at that, the opposing team who did win. Hey, we wanna give them our best shot, and type of thing like that. So, do you come up with different creative things if you've seen the same team more than once, so they can't expect maybe something else that they've already seen from you guys?
Yeah, definitely. Especially a lot of that comes from coach. He's drawing up different plays, especially off of face-offs or if we see a certain tendency. But a lot of it also comes from the guys in the room. We've got a lot of skilled forwards out there that love making plays, and our defensemen can skate really well. So it gives us a lot of options, a lot of different options on how to play the game. And I think the guys do a really, really good job of being unpredictable when we're rolling into games against teams we see a lot here this season.
Well, talk about the fans. You guys have an incredible fan base. They're really out to the fullest to support y'all in every single home game. What does that mean to you?
It's really hard not to smile. Like it's just you go back to those two games that I was fortunate enough to play at home, and it's night and day difference from kind of anywhere I've ever played before. I got lucky enough to experience it a little bit in Toledo with the fans down there, but just to hear the noise with 5,000 and they're selling out, and I've even heard the guys talking in the room like we're just keep getting more and more fans, and everybody loves a winning team, so that kind of helps drive us there, and to have that kind of support from the community, we definitely like giving back when we can.
You've been playing lights out lately. Is there anything that you can maybe attribute to that? Is there anything you've been focusing on, or?
I think just the way coach prepares us. The 3-on-3s are always tough, but he loves skating us in practice and making us work hard. And I think we're definitely going to be the best, if we aren't already best in team shape in this league. And I think it's going to go a long ways for us. Even that 3-on-3 there, guys are saying it just feels like another week of practice right now with how hard he works us. So he's done a great job preparing our bodies, and it's on us to kind of prepare our minds. So.